We don't cover a lot of groundbreakings in our newscast, but there was one in Kendall today that was a little bit different. The beginning of hotel construction near the south end of the MetroRail line will have an impact all along the route of the financially troubled train. News 4's Nick Bogert is out along the line right now to explain. Nick?
Well, John, when people who don't ride MetroRail are asked why they don't ride MetroRail, most often or almost half the time the answer is because it doesn't go where I want to go. So there are two ways to remedy that. Number one, you can build more rail lines, which is of course very expensive. Number two, you can hope that new development will cluster itself along the existing train line. At this point, that's a trend that's evident in only one spot. This will be a 300-room Marriott hotel, and this a 20-story office tower. They'll surround a 17-story office complex at the southern end of the MetroRail line. Train ridership, now about 32,000 a day, may be disappointing to some, but the developers here say MetroRail, along with their location and price, have put their space in demand.
For a little less rental rate, people really like being near their home.
But what the train does is bring the kind of tenant that needs to go back and forth to downtown.
Absolutely.
Lawyers.
We're 90% lawyers.
But thus far, the Dadeland South development is the only private project directly tied into a MetroRail station. Others are in various stages of planning at the Dadeland North, Douglas Road, and Hialeah stations. MetroRail officials say a couple of private projects have sprouted up along the line and that the train and people mover have spurred development downtown as well. But Dadeland is on its way to becoming what planners call a satellite city, a standard feature of modern urban development. A recent report predicted employment in the area would quadruple by the year 2000. Satellite cities along the rail line would change the nature of train ridership.
Utilization of the rail then